mchele ama votes yesu takwakawo Africans uwa kutarika to protect ama votes. Hakainde Ichilema, you have destroyed Zambia and you must go. I wept for you last year and I told you that what you are doing to Mama Esther Lungu, church, you pay for it. And I told you you will never bury Edgar Lungu. Here we are. You dug a grave and you've never buried Edgar Lungu. Now anybody that is supporting Mundubile, you want to find cases. When a market in Malambo were seated, somebody went to put posters. Umundu ngabi kama posters panse pa shop yard. Tina samwe batinishi wibikile poster panse pa shop yard. Nganabi come in at night. People do posters at night. I'll just come in the shop and do my business, isn't it? Marketeers found posters kun mayabo pa market. They went to arrest 7 women kumalambo at your NRPUP supporters. Imagine, meanwhile the marketeers, they are always just neutral people and usually they support the government of the day because you understand. But this is what happened in Malambo. Ukubakaka. No, Hakainde Ichilema. Are you a god that you feel anybody that does not support you should go to jail? Your wickedness, church, even those people who are eating with you, they will never even speak for you. I told you that I will be your only friend that will speak for you. Even all those tweakers like Joseph Mwenda that is posting rubbish, will even be posting negative things on his page, diggers. Yet he was eating and dining with you. Be careful of the people that advise you, church. I told you this. You remember my words, Hakainde Ichilema. Some of us, we fought for you because we genuinely loved you. But along the way, you started adopting people. Advise, if you have a poo-poo, you do this, you do that. You don't take a dead body to court. You don't take a widow to court. You don't take the children of the former president. Mwabatuala ku police, mwabatuala ku court, mwasenda to pay, utunono to bamushira ko bawishi, mwasenda ati proceeds of crime. But Sylvia Masewala iba. Church, your ending will be bad. Your ending, and could it be one pundu? You dare not. Once I bang this table, you dare not. But could it be one? There are people you don't tamper with in this life. Binwo stood by the Zambian people. Binwo made sure that every Zambian felt represented, and yet he was there from Ghana. Bill 7 was signing ministers once. Binwo Mpundu, Aishala Fefin, Ukumwaneka Aishan, Kwena, no Munandi Christopher Kangombe Ukunchitefi, Ebo Tudiana Bobuadi. For his loyalty, Binwo does not deserve any jail. For his loyalty, Binwo does not deserve any form of arrest and treating him kot kana kanon. I am reliably informed by intelligence that Hakainde Ichilema, you sent this word from your home, from your house, from your chamber, from your toilet. That Binwo Wamukake, Alepange Chongo. You've sent Elisha Matambo, Hamasaka. You have also sent this Pokabuswe to ask me, to entice me, even Jito Kayumba, to join you. I can't join stupid people. You are very stupid, all of you UPND people. Mwaditumpa. Temwako atamano. We didn't come in this country called Zambia for you to treat us like we are slaves in our country. Mwirati chobusha. Taturi fipuba. Binwo Mpundu waka yele. Unafo kumuka kilenshi. Panto alesa putaba Mundubile. You dare not. And I'm telling you this, Hakainde Ichilema. It's people like Binwo Mpundu, ebanga kufida no luse. When you are found that you are a thief, because I church no wakabwala la wariba. You've been stealing things and using your to my girlfriends, to my kashana, to wabika, as to my stooges at my company is yabo. But those are the people who are standing in for you. So that you, Hakainde Ichilema, you should continue being rich even when you lose power. And Hakainde Ichilema, the rigging that you're applying even with the civil servant is not going to work. And you diggers, idiots. Diggers, you are an idiot. Joseph Mwenda wadi tumpa, edo wadi tumpa. Ukuchila no kutumpa. You are posting lies at Mundubile said civil servants tabaka wengishe poinchito wakabatamfia. Yet in 2000, you 2020, you posted a post on your page saying Hakainde Ichilema said he was going to fire all the civil servants of PF. But for Mundubile to mention that, you didn't even listen to the whole statement. Mundubile said, as a civil servant, we have heard that they are calling you to rig the elections. And yes, it's because teachers are the ones who preside over elections. And Mundubile was just warning them, say, please, do not participate, because if we find out, it means you are breaching the constitution, you are breaching the trust of the Zambian people who have put you there to say, okay, Ababesu, they are non-partisan. But Hakainde Hichilema has made sure that police will become from Blue. So, Kuala iso mutonga, uala sataka ke Benue. You dare touch Benue, I come for you. You dare touch Benue. I'm telling you, in this election, I warned you already, Hakainde Hichilema. Either you die or you lose elections. And life is very spiritual. Those who are eating from you, they are telling, hey, the party, when you know very well, even the ground does not favor you. Urindo shi, elo ubupupu wachilamo mupati owe yabulo, shh, wa shetan. Busy sacrificing people. 45 accidents in 2 days. 45 people Afra. Frank Tayali, you are telling Zambians that you are witches if you vote for Mundubile. Look at their statements. Vice President, a born-again Christian, Nalumango, with a husband who's a pastor, with 10 members, since your members ran away. But in Monakaidi, you don't do the right things. You are telling people, if you don't vote for opposition, you be witches if you vote for Mundubile. How did the word witches be part of your vocabulary? Remember UPND? Because Mulayaku shrine. Mulayaku shrine. And I'm telling you, if you want to take Benue, mumukake, muya muchiteso domais, lefo muchitefia bupuba. Nishamireke. Pari Benue tabesha. You have taken Joe Black Apple kumwembesh. Atari ba 2,800 kwacha. Yet, Maria Zilene Zalomes, Uwa Ipaya Ino Kasengele, Pamona Nathaniel, the brother to Siawan, they are outside free. Murderers are free. But a person who you allege stole 2,800, Arikumu and Beshi prison. Why? Because you don't want strong people to protect the votes. I'm telling you, Hakainde Hichilema, this race is not Mundubile versus HH. It's Hakainde Hichilema, UPND versus the Zambian people. You'll be shocked who will protect the votes. You'll be shocked God will raise people. No, God will raise people who protect the votes. You are very foolish to think that you can arrest anybody. You only have 35 days to lose power. And I will make sure Hakainde Hichilema you lose power. I started telling you this even before Mundubile had any party. I started telling you this even before Mundubile even had the ballot paper. I started telling you, people never believed, and I said that the God of Jerry Eze has never failed. Mundubile is on the ballot. Makebi Zulu, I started doing even audios on a live stream, telling you people to say, Makebi Zulu, come and work with Mundubile. You should be a vice president. And that's why for some of you are trying to play what I used to say about Makebi. Ask him what I told him from the beginning. I said, you are supposed to come as a vice president per last. But we thank God that God led his spirit and led the leadership, everyone. And they are all together. You have seen Sean Tembo has come. Katotowe has come. You have seen Akashambato has come. These are generals of Zambia. You don't joke. Once you see Akashambato there, you know you have already won the election. Once you see Sakuba Skota, those are people who are respected in our country. Get out of my page. If I'm not voting, get out of my page. Nonsense. HH must lose power. Hey, now you start lying. She's mad. She's got bipolar. We shall see who's mad between me and you when Hakainde Hichilema loses power. How dare you want to touch Benue? How dare you want to arrest Benue? How dare you? You want to prevent Benue from continuing his campaign. So what they are planning is when Benue aliku ground kudia, alipa stage, one Zambia, one nation. Ndipo mwalikwata mano ya buloshi. Church, nobody ever arrested you when you were campaigning. Nobody ever stopped you. Nobody ever touched your cadres. I was part of you. And I know how UPND were treated. Most of the UPND people were treated badly. But the ones that none of them were treated badly. I am a witness because I was part of UPND. I would travel to Zambia and nobody touched me. Get out of my page. I talk too much on your page. Get out of my page. Piece of shit. Mundubile is the next president of Zambia. And that's why I've warned even socialites. You have pages of 2 million. You are just showing how you have company A, company B, company C. And yet the people you expect to buy from you are the Zambian people. You are very wicked and you are greedy. You open a shop. I've launched a shop. I've launched a shop for this. I've launched a shop for this. But I'm a Zambian. Tabakwete one kwacha. And you call yourself what? That is why I love Nigerians. Because they stand for their people. You will never see Davido with all his billions sitting there. He will make sure that he stands for the people. When Very Dark Man was speaking for the Nigerians, who was the first person to fund him? Wasn't it Davido? Your celebrities are there. Going there. Soati sana, soati fioto, abena your maps. Your maps you finish faster. Like your rival. Nonsense. If you chibele shishomo kwetesh, could it be well? Ishamireke. Because HH watola sana abantu. And you thought after killing Edgar Lungu Afwa, waipaya bana wakwi, waipaya tutu anguluwe, waipaya Dandy Crazy, and the Zambian people will be silenced. I am here to stand for the Zambian people. You dare not. There's a reason why God preserved me to be in this country. So that I should stand for my people when they are being abused. You now want to rig the elections. Busy training people to rig the elections. Get out of my page, Tonga idiot. Get out of my page, piece of shit. Nonsense. You want to touch Binwa. And you think I'll allow you. You dare not. Today Binwa will go and campaign. Tomorrow go and campaign. If they touch you, I involve the United Nations. If they touch you, Binwa, I involve America. Namkota sana chiberesh. Abena HH. Nonsense. The same people abena to favor grade 5. Abena live in Goma. They will run away from you. They'll be in South Africa in hiding. And you'll be alone. Haka in the Chile. And people like me will stand for you and Bino. Listen, Bino lecture nan. Alikuwa mtimo usuma. Tawaisho na abantu abakuchusha iwe. Tawaisho no kushati Mundubile adi babuino. Tawaisho no kushati Makepi Zulu adi babuino. But you are women for weka. Ulei kosesha to mutima because uli hungry for power. Get out of my page, Bemba fool. Get out. Nonsense. It is you who's a mad dog with your father. Get out. Fool. I am coming to Zambia. And when I come to Zambia, I will mock all of you. I will tell you that they that believe in their God, they will be renewed by their strength. The God we worship saw and heard the cries of the Zambian people. The God that we worship heard and saw the cries of your secret prayers, Bachingola, Bashimain, civil servants, who are being tormented by Tonga people, who are being tormented in all the areas. And I say it, as long as God has put Mundubile there, he will show you that he is Alpha and Omega. HH feels like he's a God. He feels like without him, Zambians cannot survive. That is why celebrities of Zambia, you are fools to look at HH as a God. That is why Rich Busy, personally, I'll buy you a jet. Personally, I'll buy you a jet. Why? Because there are companies that can say, who should we give these rewards to? And I'll give your name, Rich Busy, this one. Give these people jet for standing by the people of Zambia. Even that young man who is doing Edgar Lungu. Hold on, wait. My phone, wait a second. Let me put this on charge. Even that guy who is doing Edgar Lungu. Could you believe that Hakainde Hichilema was following him? Yes! Hakainde Hichilema followed IDC comedy. Ati come to my show and endorse me using Edgar Lungu's voice. What an idiot! To want to use the dead body of Edgar Lungu, the name, the legacy, to endorse you. Imagine! Imipa Becho by HH by the fire, by UPNT. And for IDC light comedy, to go and endorse HH. I'm Edgar Lungu, I endorse Hakainde Hichilema at Valampera 500,000. Imagine! That's how the young man ran away. And that is the people. Please get out. It's you who needs help. Get out of my page. I talk the truth at a mentally ill. When Hakainde Hichilema is arrested, you fools, you be coming to my inbox. You talk yourselves for Hakainde. I will not talk for him. That's why I block it to my pages. Abigail and all of you, I can see your rubbish comments. Because HH has committed crimes not just to the Zambian people against our constitution, but also internationally. He couldn't even host the human rights event. Are you even aware that Hakainde Hichilema is on the Human Rights Watch for abusing rights? Do you know that now a Zambian can seek asylum in any country and you'll be given refugee status? Tayali is an example. JJ Band, Chishimba, many of them, they've claimed asylum. Many people even used to work in government right now as we speak. They've claimed asylum. More than 200 Zambians are in the diaspora on asylum as refugees, running away from Hakainde Hichilema's torture. If you are working with the Registrar of Societies West, so number amona kwati yo ama angles organizations, ama departments, yo say government ministries, ama bodies arikata number amona still more the Zambian people, they are not interested in him. Let me go for Binwa. We shall see if you are God. Even Joshua Iginla told you, he warned you. Joshua Iginla told you, he told you that once the opposition unite, you can't come together. Imbwiri has come, and he will finish you dry. I posted about a song to say there's a song we've done in Lozi. Some UPND members started coming, we don't want to hear the Lozi people, blah, 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 blah. You didn't see Baroseland endorsing Mundubile. You didn't see people, the big, officials of Lozi endorsing Mundubile. Why? Because we want one Zambia, one nation. UPND has divided our country. If you go to Zesco, it's Tonga idiots there. If you go to any department, it's Tonga idiots. You go to the police, Mutonga, ahead. You go to the mines, the what, anything you go to, as long as it's a government organization, it's Hakainde Hichilema was put Tonga there. Whether it's an embassy, Batonga beka beka. Echalo echo. Ngai nene mwina mwanga, tetimbombeko. Ngo yumu emba bino tetabombeko. So, now that you've seen, the light has come. You want to dim the light with your demonic altars. Tuarikocha spiritually. That is why you went to South Africa, Hakainde Hichilema, to conduct a postmortem on a body of someone who's not your family. You got body parts of Edgar Lungu. Why are you still fighting us? Aren't you supposed to win? You don't know that we prayed for Edgar Lungu's body. You called Edgar Lungu names. Today you have seen the value of treating your predecessor better. You treated Edgar Lungu like he's a nobody. And yet you are forgetting that you too one day, you will no longer be a president. Your power ends on the 13th of August, 2026. I have cancelled you spiritually. Those of you who watch my videos, I did this. I said, Hakainde Hichilema, you are cancelled. Spiritually cancelled. You are listening to Siawan. Siawan is trying to save his brother, who is a jailbird, very soon. He murdered Enoch Kasengele. Because of Enoch Kasengele's blood that is crying 6 feet under. Because of the mother, the father that are crying. That idiot, your brother, should be in jail. That Maria Zalomes should be in jail. People were confident that Mundubile will not be on the ballot. I came on this platform and I told you, I said, Brian Mundubile will be on the ballot. I remember when KBF did a video, some of these people, they are talking, they will not even be on the ballot. I said, my brother, or is it your uncle, whatever you can call yourself, you are a jealous man. Mundubile will be on the ballot. They were sure. Opposition leaders were sure that Mundubile will not be on the ballot. I came here and I said Mundubile will be on the ballot. That is why who are penning Akuli Mundubile and Shangasha. I don't care whether you are my in-law. In-law chipuya parape. Till you come to your 5 senses and you understand that Mundubile is the next president of Zambia. Roan, the God that sees us, has never let us down. Cindy will tell you. Many of these people will tell you, Vicky, that have been watching you, Peggy, they will tell you, Peggy Chola, they will tell you, Ben Friday, they will tell you, I have stood the test of time when the whole opposition was against Mundubile and I stood tall. That is why I said, diggers, I'll close you a chairperson. They're too small for me. Who are you? If I manage the entire opposition alone, without even ever speaking to Mundubile and me, there are people that God places to come and change things. Hey, I've seen some comments. Hey, she will stay in the diaspora forever. Who tells you? I've already booked my flight. The Bible tells us that by your faith, works shall be seen. Okay? By your faith. So my faith should not stop at me just talking. I should also act by buying tickets. And I'll be in Dubai, counting with all my children. Counting the votes of Mundubile. Yesterday I showed you a snippet. You heard my children sing choker, choker, choker. You were shocked that they know choker. Yet they are British born and bred. Why? Because they know spiritually. So if children can know that Mundubile is a president, they are British. They're supposed to be talking about the Queen, Prince Charles. They are talking about Mundubile. They know that Mundubile is the next president of Zambia. So whoever is insulting me, you are doing well. I am waiting. By the 16th, your apologies will start raining on pages. I will not even answer you. I'm not interested. If you like, talk about me Monday to Sunday. If you like, post A, post B, post C. I'm not interested. My goal is to take my candidate to State House. And Brian Mundubile will live in State House. And as a firstborn daughter, number one, Lillian Mutambo, Iron Lady, Chair Lady of Elections 2026, better than Mongala Zalomis, better than all these chair ladies of all your departments, wherever you come from. I will make sure that Mundubile sits on the throne of power. And Makebi Zulu, his honor, the vice president, will be together in parliament, talking for the Zambian people. People who understand the law. People who obey the law of our land. Not somebody who wakes up from his bedroom, from his toilet, from his chamber, doing whatever he wants. Get out. HH Pakistan 2032 in your house. Your HH is gone. I started warning Aka in the last year. You know, HH had a chance last year. Last year. I told him to let go of the Lungu family. He never listened. That was a chance he missed. Had he let go, Zambians would have said, okay, to a perico chance. But he kept on fighting. He even went to conduct postmortem. And then JJ Bandana has been exposing Ifyama Shrine, including one never Mumbai, born again preacher, finished pastor. You have no value, no relevance in our country. You be the one to come and confess, oh, Mundubile, my brother. Forgive me, you know, as men of God, the Bible says 70 by 70, forgive us. Pamona diga idiot. Benwa Mpundu, Wakayele. Benwa, my brother, continue campaigning. As long as God revealed, he has redeemed you already. Any plans of Hakainde Chilema over your life will never work. HH says Bembas are useful idiots. And he thought he could use Binwa and Mundubile, and he couldn't use them. So he recruited an idiot like a mouse to become a useful idiot. Right now, they haven't even lasted 1 month. Charity is already fighting mouse up over money. The Bible tells us that money is a root of evil. If I wanted money, I would have gone to UPND already. I'm not interested in people who are ready to sacrifice your children. And those of you who are collecting money from UPND, abana benunga bambo kulwa 1-1. Mwikesa tudidira. Tukamye batikabeni ku deliverance kukakande. Tukamye batikabeni pama prayer kuba Jerry Eze. When it's too late, na mushika kali abana for. Be careful who you take money from. So yakwa Bino Mpundu ine shidesekeramo ifide chitika. So allow Bino to campaign. The same measure you have used to exempt Mao Sampa to go and campaign for Hichidogo is the same measure you should use to exempt Bino Mpundu to campaign for Brian Mundubile. Bino Mpundu is a citizen of Zambia. He's not an alien. And Zambia does not belong to one tribe or one region. I've seen people confident, hey, we Western province, there's no vote for Mundubile. Northwestern, there's no vote for Mundubile. Southern, there's no problem. People win elections with 5 provinces. But all I know is that the whole Zambia is with Mundubile. everywhere, even Southern Province. This is the first time you will see Southern Province divided in half. Today, with HH. And HH, if I were you, I would resign. If I were you, I would step down. Takuwa kupatikisha leadership. Takuwa. And just because the church is silent, HH, don't fool yourself with the big belly bishops who are eating with you. Bishops are calling me. Pastors are calling me, we're with you. I don't even give them $1. They show me WhatsApp groups they formed. They're asking me for information where they can send people. People will be foolish to vote for somebody like you who cancelled the program of Apostle Stanley Mhango when people traveled across the country at 21 hours. You blocked them. Everything that you've been doing it to push us to the destiny of Brian Mundubile to become president. Kambwili has come. Sean Tembo has come. Now the next one who is going to come, market. I'm even going to share the video of yesterday where I said market. Given Luwinda is coming. That's the father of all that will seal this. Market. Even KBF will come. Even Kalawa. Even Fred Membe. You are fighting against the Zambian people. You dare not. You bragged. Who is opposition? There's no opposition. Haimbe, after making sure that a woman, afwa no murume, wamfiarisha no mwana. Now, from the way I've known the people how you work, I'm very sure you're part of that murder. I don't think that was suicide. Mwari bepa the family to silence the family. That girl you had the baby with, her blood is calling you. And all of you people who are talking about HH like he's a god. I told you, me, I'll have an office. Mukarai samukudira. Badidian, badi tubikina muchiwi. Jollof rice, cough soup, in piri pepper. Muke samukundira. What can I do? I'm a mother. I'll receive you. But I want you to know now, before you make a mistake, get out, Nana Musonda, foolish Bemba. Get out of my page. Nonsense. Change is coming. And Brian Mundubile is the next president of Zambia. Have you seen? This is the first time I've followed Mwamba. Get out of my page. This is the first time I've followed my elections. Like, proper to see a candidate. Have you seen how Mundubile, before he goes to campaign, the first thing he's doing? Go and see the chief. You follow the chief. You respect them. Alikuwa tu mchishi Mundubile. Mundubile mwaume wafundwa. Alifundwa Mundubile. Let me even play this song. Nonsense. Allah chweresh. Mule kata binu mpundu. Yes, you meet me. You meet me. You think Bishop Chivesa Kuna gave me prophecy in 2002 for jokes? He gave me prophecy for now. He saw it coming. That's why God had to preserve me to be in UK. To lock me here. So that a time will come when you say, I didn't buy the UK. Even me, I never used to understand myself what I'm doing here. What am I doing here? Me, I want to be in Zambia. Everything I do, I dream is Zambia. I've met people who are willing even to put me in a big mansion in Uganda. I said, no, I want to be in Zambia. No, I'll marry you. I'll take you. When I was just 19, single girl, I said, no, the person is even in Uganda, married with 3 children. I said, no, Zambia. So you can't. Brian Mundubile is the next president who's coming to State House.
Mundubile, 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 Mundubile. So I'm your malusi, Yon Samarabish. So I'm your malusi, Yon Samarabish. So I'm your malushi. Don't samarapi. So I'm your malushi. Don't samarapi. Tupele mada Zambia. Kumwa umewafundwa. Tupele mada Zambia. Kumwa umewafundwa. Muchalo chabulayo. Tuleana. Mundubile. Twaikala mafara o. Twaikala mafara o. Freedom of speech in Sambunasia. Walandako bakwika tama, yeah. Corruption full, yonse limpia. Kailu bunge, mitengo na shia. Muma hospital, umufundo mama, yeah. Nibola ya fiche, no bomanga batea. Anesi buke, nukuwe kutika. Na tupoke, buntu mwapa no fia.
Pharaoh. That's a special dedication to Brian Mundubile. Naya Mombeko. So when you see all these people, even using ZMPC to post whatever, it's their time. They only have 35 days to lose power. UPND is gone. You cannot force the Zambian people to vote for you when all you do is oppress them. When all you do is treat them like they are not Zambians. Chira ankadi poku mwina Zambia ukulaba treated kwatu wusha mucharo chako. I don't like it. There are people like us who were born for Zambians. Yes, my mother gave birth to me, but I was born to represent you. Wherever I go, I speak of you. So when I see that a Zambian, whether the blue one, even is suffering in this country, I take it as my own responsibility to ensure that that Zambian is well looked after. Across the world. When Zambians are stranded in Pakistan, I make sure I push my own way. Somebody was calling me, no, there's an opportunity to go to Dubai. You travel to Dubai as a visitor, and then you get there. I said, no. I said no. It sounds good for you to travel there. Tomorrow you'll be stuck there. It's me who'll be calling that you're stuck. Get out, fool. Tomorrow you'll be stuck in Dubai. Nene umukala tumina my phone. Please, is the president live? Wali live, president. What about our president? Wali live. Baba UPND. Nalabashan. 1 minute. For the newcomers, because I know people come new, old. Let me play for you this song. Atwale chwelesh kuri nani? Kuri binu mpundu. Chwelesh chashani. Chwelesh chashani. Chimayo, you can call me Chimayo, it's okay. After all, maybe in 2 years' time, my son will make me a grandma. It's okay. Talk. After all, trepanga wedding number in.
Nalumango choka, choka, choka. Tivotele panyali, ndipo pali, viweme imwe, visuzo choka, choka, choka. Tivotele panyali, ndipo pali, inkalo iweme, hakainde choka, hakainde hambanga iwe.
Choka, choka, tuachache ngulu.
Hakainde kumako sono, tukumbanyari papa, tukumbanyari papa do.
Kamjana Nigeria first. Big now, continue campaigning. I said, God is
Tivotele
Kanyali ndipo pale Mundubile imwe akainde choka.
Tivotele panyali, ndipo pali makebi, mwena lumango choka, choka, choka. Tivotele panyali, mweba.
This song was specifically made for me by a very prominent doctor in South Africa. He made this song for me. And I can see it being used for campaigns, and everybody loves this song. Even in the bars they're playing it. Imagine people are wearing UPND regalia and they're dancing at Tusheti Tuariefia Kufuala. So just accept defeat. Nalumango said that you're going to accept defeat. So why are you now trying to punish Binwa? Next, mkaikata na Sebastian Coplande. Mkaikata wa Kambwili. If you like, arrest all of them. Ama Zambians tabakapueba kuvuta. If you like, put 17,000 polling agents from your region. They will sleep on the day of ballot. Life is very spiritual. We have heard that you are trying to put people in the city to be carrying my ballot papers, and you know that Bino Mpundu be calling them out. Mwaritukanya to travel by air. You've closed the airstrip to us. We are using the road more than how many thousand kilometers. Mundubile na voice na ikoma. And then somebody will come and tell me that HH should be president again. You must be mad to vote for that man. Nonsense. HH, you are gone. So please, guys, let us continue to advocate that Bino Mpundu is let go. Mulekeni Bino Wakaele, he stood for the Zambian people. He did not compromise to dine with you, UPND. So Mulekeni, if you dare touch Bino, Inshamireke. Shilemireka no kumireka. Elroy, the God of our journey, knows Mundubile. But Lily, I think those Mundubile song is casting demons in UPND. They are worried and the songs. I'm telling you, Dr. Stephen, send me your number. I like your name. Doctor, to work for your drink. Doctor, if you are a real doctor, inbox me. Tamisha. Yes, Doc. You vote for HH Jasmine. Bye. My sister, don't forget to bring the dress for me on the 14th. Okay, no problem. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. Bino Mpundu must be. Because of how I love you, I even have to close for 1 hour. Do break for you. Missing customer for you. Then my Romuka votora Indosh. Nishtama was serious. Many times I used to be here by the shop. You know this corner. You didn't know what was happening. I said there's a lot of things that are happening. I never told you. The day I showed you, you were shocked. So for the sacrifices that some of us are making, we can easily buy, just be eating jollof rice here no queen enough. Yellow Funke is a very good chef. Tinde enough. But olonde yande sakama na imwe. Customers even come. Hello.
Hello.
I mean, you can open the door. Nah, I'm paying. I wish. Bye. Amen.
Let your image on that.
Amen.
All those in power.
Whosoever is planning evil against Bino Mpundu, against Brian Mundubile, against Zulu, against our teams, NLPUP, any assassination attempt, we set fire. Rekabo Shekete, Rekabo Shekete, in the name of Jesus. There is no prayer we have said on Jerry Essen that has never come to pass. I don't come to social media to talk when it comes to my spiritual life. Yes, Lord. That prayer that has been said is for Bino and NRPUP. UPND will fall very badly. No matter how much they are trying to even silence people, it's not going to work. The whole of this week, if you ask, there's a reason why I started with prayer. Because that's what I was listening to. And then I told my brother, I said, let me just go live. I paused it, I said, let me go live. We were listening to it in the show. We listened to prayers in this place. Okay, because Pastor Jerry Ezra has been very instrumental in my life when it comes to, the spiritual aspect and what you can see here. The whole of this week, if you ask the leaders of Tonse, ask Chabote, ask people, I have been calling them to say, I am burdened. I want to speak to Bino. The whole of this week, I said, I just want to listen to his voice. I just want to listen to his voice. I've tried to call him. He's a busy person. He's running from one place to the other. He's probably just seeing to his phone maybe at night. He doesn't even read the messages. He's busy. I understand. I said, please, whoever has a phone, you are online, just give Bino the phone. I just want to hear his voice. I was so burdened. And now seeing an article on Radio Phoenix stating that UPND cadre, courts and police have been instructed to arrest Bino Mpundu. I feel like, when you are about to give birth as a mother, you are in labor room, okay? You are told to push a child. They tell you no matter what, push. You must push the child. Either the child will come out alive or the child will be distressed and they'll try to help you. So you have to push. So at the point where we are about to give birth to a new season of Zambia, to a new foundation, we are going back to 1964, new independence. And then somebody says, no, you can't give birth. They hold you back. For men, if you don't understand, you are in the toilet. You want to use the toilet, okay? And somebody comes to knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. They knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. They tell you, I want to use the toilet. Leave the toilet. Will you leave? You try by all means to say, I must use it. You understand? That's what happens. Now, we are at the point, Zambia, this is a spiritual journey. That is why I don't joke with pastors and prophets who have stood with us in this journey that is tough. We have a 24 hours prayer team for Brian Mundubile, Zulu, the whole Tonse Alliance. They've traveled from different places where Hakainde Hichilema has even blocked them from flying. They are traveling by road. That's the toughest to ever do. They are actually strong. Very, very strong to be traveling from one point to the other by road. And one of the key instrumental people in this journey is Bino Mpundu. Bino Mpundu joined us this year as a Tonse Alliance, as somebody who is the leader of the movement for good governance, popularly known by the slogan Ichabache. So when he joined us, it was at a time when people said opposition cannot unite. Okay? And he came and joined us with all the youths. Now we have Ichabache, Nabakulubai Sapamo. And when Bino was appointed as the presidential affairs person, I knew that would not sit well with Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema will start attacking him to find any means to put him down. I thank God for people like Michael Gonzalez, American ambassador, who who gave a last speech to all the opposition leaders and told them that if you guys do not unite, you will not remove this HH. HH, please get out of my page. Get out of my page. Okay? Don't disturb me when I'm here talking about serious matters. Go to your pages, your shrines. Go to your shrines where abaiche waleba fumisha mafumo pacha inama hospital. If you don't know, UPND is sacrificing abana pacha inama hospital. Abaiche abapena. Baleba pena mafumo no kufumisha mafumo. I have all that evidence. And we'll investigate that when we form government. Wait. You will hear mad people that are in Chinama confessing how UPND ministers were going to Chinama. So please, if you are here, don't come to this page to come and talk to me about your HH. Bana Bando Shivadia, I don't have time. So immediately, Binu Mpundu was appointed. We started with a rally in Kitwe without ECZ program. We traveled to Kabwe next, but to Wesha, no, you cannot go to Chipata. They cancelled our Chipata program. If you remember, we traveled all the way to Eastern Province. And Bino has a seditious case. This case is equal to what Hakainde Hichilema said when Edgar Lungu was president and nobody arrested him. That is why I can never, ever, ever, ever support UPND. On merit, they don't even deserve to be even in power come next month, 13th August. Only fools will vote for Hakainde Hichilema. Only mad people, only stupid people will be publishing Hakainde Hichilema like that useless boy for diggers, using his newspaper to be parading Mundubile and Makebi Zulu so that they are subjected to ridicule and insults. Like I promised you yesterday, I'm closing diggers. I've already started. The spiritual work has started. You fight with spiritual, you are dealt with spiritually. God is the one who will close you down. Do not even be, it's just my word I'll speak. Get out of my page, piece of shit. Don't have time. So now, Binu Mpundu is campaigning. As he joined Mundubile, they went to some church programs. He made a statement one day and he said, this man, I've worked with different people in my life. This man is the next president of Zambia. I can guarantee you. By then, Makebi Zulu had not yet come. Makebi Zulu now has come. We now became one, Ichakosa. Mundubile was trying to file in for the ballot. Everybody was looking at it as a risk. Should we support Mundubile? Should we support this one? I told you on this platform, I played Jerry Eze live. And I said, as long as my father Jerry Eze has said nothing missing, nothing broken, Mundubile will be on the ballot with Makebi Zulu. They went, they filed in, they were on the ballot. Now that they're on the ballot, of course, people were waiting for 7 days. I told them, I said, as long as God has done it, that 7 days is done. Kwamana, they'll be on the ballot. 7 days, Yapita, no change, nothing. Okay, let me put my charger here. Oh, my phone switches off. 7 days, Yapita, no change, nothing. And they were shocked. How is it possible that this person, I said, Efichtalesa,